Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kim, and today I have a pick a card reading. 1, 2, or 3, and this is gonna be about your next love offer, or your potential love offer. I'm doing something a little different today. I wanted to play a little bit. I have Lenormand cards on the top, or should I say Lenormand? That's how you're supposed to say it, I guess. You're supposed to say it in a French accent. I'm not sure if I did that good, especially because I'm sick. So in the meantime, I'll call it the Americanized version, which is Lenormand. But when I'm not sick, then I'll call it, the Lenormand in French. Anyways, so for the first stack, we have this blue stone. I'm not entirely sure what this is, so if you know, please let me know in the comments below. Second stack, amethyst, raw amethyst cluster, or raw amethyst stone. I love this. And then the third is Auralite. Really cool. Helps with taking out negativity or releasing and trapping negative energies. So yeah, this is for your potential lover if you're single, or if you just got a relationship. This is for your potential love message mid-June, or whenever you're watching this, really. And I actually went with this love reading because when I did the tarot cards, the bottom of the deck was the Nine of Cups. The Knight of Cups, I mean, not Nine of Cups. So I was like, well, should I do like pick a card reading for messages in this moment? And I just happened to look in the bottom of the deck and the Knight of Cups was there. So I'm like, okay, I guess this is a message to do a love reading. So let's see how this goes, because I do have the Lenormand on the top. I have 2 cards from this Lenormand deck, so we'll see. Okay, bear with me. I'm trying this Lenormand thing out and I really enjoy it, but typically they don't really combine this type of cards with tarot or oracle decks. But I wanted to do it because I love oracle decks and I love tarot decks and I really enjoy the Lenormand decks. So, yes, if you picked stack 1, your Lenormand card is the birds. This could be about communication, chatter, gossip. And the sun, which is obviously a very positive card. It's about illumination, joy, happiness, all of the things that the sun represents in the tarot is pretty much very similar. Energy is similar as well. So birds with the sun could be about positive talk, illuminating talk, talk with others that make you feel good. Things like this, things along these lines. So let's see what other cards we got. Ooh, the Lovers. And the Nine of Cups. So lots of water energy. Well, I guess not lots because it's only 1 card, but it's interesting for sure. I said water because the love type of energy I feel is very watery. Dude, come on, you can't make this up. Love. Wow. Start delegating. I apologize ahead of time if I cough as well. So, ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Interesting. Instantly, my mind goes to the birds and the sun when this card came up. Green Terra, start delegating, asking for help. Because the birds can be about chatter, it's about talking. So maybe if you communicate your desires to people, to the right people, in such a way where you're speaking things into existence, or you're being genuine with how you're communicating with other people and being vulnerable, then this could be manifesting for you this amazing, absolutely fulfilling love here with the Nine of Cups, love, and the Lovers. Come on, 6-6. Seriously, there is a very significant love connection making its way to you right now, or wants to make its way to you. This person could potentially be like the love of your life if you picked stack 1. So for your potential lover, could be a Gemini. I know this is a Gemini card, but I don't typically read these cards as specific zodiac signs. I read more about the energy, but that could be a thing for some of you. I think for those who pick stack 1, you're about to have very important love experiences, romantic experiences, especially with the Knight of Cups as sort of our overall energy here. It's going to be very fulfilling. This is the type of person that you'll go on adventures with. You could even go on a drive and see the stars. Like, this is the type of energy I'm getting from this stack. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So, I don't know, if you like to pray, this could be a message for you to really intentionally ask for this type of connection. Because if you pick that stack 1, and if you're watching this video, then likely you want a romantic connection. You want a life-changing romantic connection with an equal, with somebody who really values you. So this is saying you're almost there. Seriously, it's within your reach. And you could potentially meet this person by getting to know other people, putting yourself out there, talking to strangers perhaps, or at least letting somebody in, talking about your desires to people. Perhaps this person could be among you right now, or close to you, or will be at least. And, as you start to talk to this person, you start to realize that this is a potential connection that both of you can really benefit from. There's something about these two cards, because I'm not, of course, yet an expert in these cards, in the Lenormand cards. I'm not a complete expert, but I do have a good idea on what this means. But I feel like there's something that it wants to tell me, but that I'm not able to express in words right now, as of this moment. So if you give me a moment, maybe I can possibly express it. What I'm getting from it is this act of talking has something to do with this amazing, momentous, rich experience. This could be like a situation where you are talked about in a positive light. Like, oh my gosh, did you hear? They're together. How amazing is that? What a good couple. This type of beautiful chatter surrounding this relationship. This relationship, this connection that you're to bring into your life could inspire people. It could really, be the relationship that people actually support. That people are happy for you because they see that you're glowing. That you're enjoying yourself, and that they see that you two are genuinely good for each other, if that makes sense. Perhaps you can reach out to some friends as well, or to some people that you can fully trust, and start to put yourself out there. To if you're single, if you start to put yourself out there, then you'll have more of a chance, I think, to attract this type of connection if you feel it's right for you. Like, I don't typically advocate for going out there and seeking love desperately, but if you feel like, you're ready, then definitely don't hesitate to put yourself out there, because, really awesome and amazing. I said that weird. Really awesome and amazing romantic connection is in the cards for you. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than you're about to have some amazing fun. And I feel like this is like a life-changing relationship. It's something to be excited about for sure with these two cards here. That's what I'm getting. Maybe a conversation someone can help you with somebody. Wow, I cannot talk today. I apologize. Maybe a conversation with somebody can help you realize something that will then bring about this for you, if that makes sense. So somebody could potentially help you realize something that you have not really previously thought of. And, this information that you have gained helps you manifest this, if that makes sense. So think of it like this could potentially be a mentor. Through speaking, through communication, you experience illumination and achieve this, if that makes sense. And through that conversation is the delegation, is the asking others for help by seeking to understand something through the perspective of another, if that makes sense. Anyways, that's your message if you pick stack 1. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, it's amazing. Awesome reading, I think. Okay, if you pick stack 2, the Amethyst cluster, your Lenormand cards are the Moon, which is about recognition. The Moon in the Lenormand deck is a little different, or actually a lot different than the tarot. I think it's less of like this mysterious, secretive type of energy and more of something to be amazed by. Like I said, it's about recognition. Then we have the Mountain. So this is your card of obstacles. It's like a block, the Mountain. So just reading the cards here, it's about something blocking recognition of some sort. Or somebody not seeing someone's value, someone's worth, somebody not recognizing someone else or something else. Not being appreciated, sort of, along these lines. 3 of Pentacles has something to do with work. Something that you're working on, not being recognized for it, perhaps. And I'll tie that into the love message, of course. 2 of Pentacles, sort of like a balancing act. Uncertainty is also associated with the 2 of Pentacles. Indecision. Personal growth. And transformation. Okay. You are expecting enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Butterfly Maiden. So now I'm starting to get a little bit more of an understanding as to what's going on. Your love message, the person that you're going to attract or your potential next lover is at a point in their life where they're trying to grow as an individual in the material world. We have 2 pentacles here, and the pentacles is about earth. It's about physical things. It's about money, finances, physicality, 3D, things that are tangible, but not all the time. But typically that's what the pentacles card suit is about. It's about earth. This is an earth sign, quite possibly. So there is a feeling of not knowing what to do. There's a feeling of wanting success in the material world, but not getting the recognition that they feel that they deserve. And they do deserve it because the moon is here. It's just blocked by this mountain. This mountain is an obstacle of this moon. So this person could potentially be very successful in the future. They're sort of unsure, perhaps lacking confidence because they're still building. They're building their foundations, but they're not getting recognition for it. Perhaps they're in the works of building a business. Perhaps they're in the works of creating their dream career, creating a sort of type of work that can sustain the lifestyle that they want and the lifestyle that they want for their future family. And, the lifestyle that they want to give their future spouse and their future children, quite possibly. 7 shows up. Personal growth, because this is their main focus. So for your potential lover, this could be somebody who you feel like is very much so in their mind. They're very busy, it seems, possibly aloof. And this might appeal to you because they're sort of pulling back a little bit. Perhaps embodying more of that hermit energy because their main focus is building whatever this is. And they feel like they should be recognized for it, not in like a vain, obnoxious type of way. They just believe in their work. But they have sort of like this doubt because it's not happening yet. People are not seeing the thing that they're working on in the way that they want it to. So this person is hardworking. This person is passionate. This person is very serious and focused. But it's just like they're working on themselves, so they may not be able to fully give you the time that you would want, if that makes sense. Because they're not feeling fully grounded in the material world. Perhaps their base chakra is a little off-balanced, if that makes sense. They have insecurities in regards to their finances, quite possibly, or their ability to provide, if we're talking about a man here. But also could be about a woman. But they're growing. They're at that point in their lives where they're moving forward. It's just that there's a little bit of some obstacle and blockages there. And perhaps this is a message for you to help them. Perhaps you could help them overcome this obstacle and help motivate them, help inspire them to be this better person, and help them transform into the next level of their growth. Perhaps you could be this great blessing. Many ways to interpret this, but for sure, something about the finances. There is work that this person is doing that's very important to them, which might make you feel like they don't care about you, or this is not the right time for a relationship, and perhaps it isn't, but you could totally be that gift for them. You could help them even as a friend. For now, it could just be about patience as well, because sometimes this card is about patience too. And of course, when you're building something, you have to have patience as it comes to fruition. I'm also getting that perhaps for some of you, or for at least one of you, this person is an aspiring musician. And they're really putting all their efforts and energy into becoming recognized as a musician, but for some reason there has been a block. They haven't gotten their big break like they wanted to. So if that resonates with you, then that's for you. If not, then this is about something else. It could be about someone who is building a business. It could be about, I don't know, somebody who's working on a house, something along the lines of a project that's really important to them, and a project that they hope will bring them income or profit. But nevertheless, a project that is very important to them and something that they're working really hard on. Something that's so important to them that they start to doubt themselves. And they start to fear whether it is a fruitful endeavor, if that makes sense. So I hope that you like this, and I hope that you got insights that you needed from this reading. I thought that was fun and interesting, adding the Lenormand cards here, so I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think about these types of readings. So if you pick 3, your stone is Auralite, and your Lenormand card is love, or heart. Actually, this is heart. And then we have coffin, which is about death, endings. This is about romance or just friendships, and this is about endings. So interesting. Something in regards to the heart is coming to an end. Perhaps there's a disappointment, some kind of heartbreak that sort of like seals the heart shut and closes the heart. Not to say that this is what's going to happen, but we'll see, okay? It could just be that this person has been hurt before, like really badly, to the point that they feel like they can't love again or love as hard as they used to. Yeah, 10 of Rods. This person that is coming into your life perhaps has had really horrible experiences, or a really horrible experience in terms of, relationships. The Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Depicts movement, karmic cycles. Yeah. We'll see what else messages come up. Parenting. This person could in fact have a child and go outside. You have been indoors for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Actually, this is interesting because this is probably my least favorite card in this deck, which is the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck from Durian Virtue. And then I was doing the shuffling for this reading, and then this card flipped over, but then it didn't fall off the floor, so I didn't get it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't show up. I don't like this card for some reason. I don't know why, I just don't. But anyways, so I flipped it over, put it back, and I started shuffling again. And then this card fell off on the floor, and I turned it over just right now, and it's go outside. So, interesting. It really wanted to come out, and we'll perhaps see why that is. So this person that you're attracting could potentially have a child already. So 10 of Rods, 10, 10 with the Wheel of Fortune. This person could in fact have a very toxic ex-partner, toxic baby mother that have perhaps put them through hell and back. Or it could be the other way, toxic baby father. But it's ending because you have the Wheel of Fortune here, 2 tens. Go outside in parenting. I'm definitely connecting together. Because I put these 2 cards together, they're very bright cards, and I imagine a nice little family going out and having some fun in the park. And I'm seeing a lot of grass and kids, and I'm sensing like a step-parent vibe, to the point that for those who pick stack 3, you could be a step-parent to someone, to a child, and this could be very, very fulfilling for you, very fulfilling for them. Yeah, like I said, typically people don't combine Lenormand cards with tarot, so I'm trying it, and I like it so far. This one I'm finding a little bit challenging. But I still stay with what I said of some sort of heartbreak with this person that perhaps you're dealing with or you are going to deal with. They sort of lost their hope with love. Perhaps marriage too. They may have lost their hope in marriage. I'm really getting a sense of like a man lost hope in women, or lost hope in true love and finding a very significant connection. But that there is somebody who will change that for this person. And this is a very genuine woman. This could be you. If you're a woman watching this, this could be you, this woman that I'm sensing. Because I'm sensing a man and I'm sensing a woman. And this woman is just a very good woman. She's the type of stepmom that you would want. She's beautiful. She's graceful. She's truly and genuinely kind and good-hearted. She's generous. She's selfless. She's the woman who would actually really take your child as your own. Or as her own. That doesn't make any sense. Let me say that again. She is the woman who would take your child as her own. Or you're the type of woman that would take his child as your own. Or you're the type of man that would take her child as your own. With this, I'm getting like child support. Like this person, this is why I'm saying that I'm sensing like a man more than anything. Like this man was burdened with child support that this woman or this ex wasn't really using for the child. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's so random, but that's what I'm getting. And like you, who's watching this right now, are either going to attract somebody who's completely different from that. This is somebody who doesn't even care about how much money you have. This is, of course, if you're the man that I'm talking about. But if you're the woman, this is you. Like, you're going to completely rebuild this person's trust in women. Or this person's trust in love. Because the Wheel of Fortune for me right now is coming up as like, you have been redeemed, everything's okay, things are going good, this is your blessing. That's what I'm feeling from this card in this reading. It's like you spin the wheel. I don't know why this is what I'm getting. Sorry. You spin the wheel and then you land on like the jackpot. That's what I'm getting. So I don't typically like this card because it's like, I feel like it's so random. And it's like, I don't know, it feels separated from everything else. It's like, oh, this is what's happening in the situation, but go outside. You know, I think it could be that you might meet this person if you go outside and you decide to go to a place that you don't usually go, perhaps by the ocean. If you can see, there's an ocean here, some cliffs. By nature, she's definitely like a nature person, nature woman. But yeah, I don't know with this card, to be honest with you, but definitely when it first came out, I saw the green grass, the trees, I saw the sunlight, the blue skies, and I saw like this family running around. I did see a little boy, to be honest with you. And it did seem to be like a Hispanic family or a family with Spanish blood. So if that's you, perhaps this is your message. I don't know why, but that's what I saw. There's like this little boy and these two adults in this like really beautiful green scene. So that could be a thing. Maybe that resonates with somebody. So for those who picked stack 3, I know that was so specific, especially at the end, so I apologize. But for a more general reading, this person that you are to attract or that's coming into your life potentially has been really hurt before. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be someone with a child. It could be that this person has been hurt before, but that this is the person that you're going to start a family with. And what this person really wants is to be a father or a mother. And you could fulfill that for them, if that makes sense. And perhaps if you follow this advice of going outside when prompted to, you could potentially gain some insight that would then allow you to meet this person. Or you actually meet this person. You know, could happen many ways. But that it is going to be a good thing with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is going to change this dynamic of heartbreak and burdensome energy and just feeling so heavy about something for some reason. It's like I'm getting like an unfair type of energy here. There's injustice happening with these 3 cards, and something's going to occur that changes it, and then it's going to be all nice and beautiful and bright, at least for a while. There's a shift from this negative energy to a more positive experience, if that makes sense. So the parenting card could go either way. Doesn't have to be somebody that has kids. Could just have something to do with parenting. This person could in fact be burdened by taking care of kids that may not even be their own, if that makes sense. Or this person could even be a widow and really experiencing hard times, providing on their own. And you could potentially help them with that. You could be like the light at the end of the tunnel. So, as you can see, it can be read various ways. Please do adjust to your situation. I hope you liked this reading. If you liked it, please do like, comment, and subscribe. It does help a lot. To be honest with you, I don't get why people would not like it. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you. It's, like, seriously, point blank, period. But I think people who do resonate with it, they know that this thing is crazy, that it can pick up on little things. And, you know, multiple people can actually resonate with the same thing. So, very interesting stuff here. I hope that you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you. I will see you soon in the next video.